Ministry of Food Processing Industries. I, Niharika Kumari, the MC, host and presenter of the day, with processing sector and transforming investments in food processing segments. Well, the objective is not only to introduce the world to the rich Indian first edition of World Food India in 2017 in view of celebrating 2023 food processing industry together. Well, the Ministry of Food Processing Industries is organizing the second edition World Food India Hyderabad Summit. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm over here and I heartfully welcome our dignitaries, Shri Jayesh Ranjan Sir, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, IT, our dignitaries, to please come forward for the lamp lighting. Lamp lighting. Well, as this lamp lights brightly, may it remind us of the eternal flame within us.
India has been a bright spot. Over the last 8 years, Telangana, under the dynamic leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri K. Chandrasekhar Rao, has emerged as a shining example of progress and inclusive growth. Jumped from ranking 10th in 2014 to ranking 1st in the country. Power policy. Telangana is one of the best states in India for ease has garnered over $40 billion of investment across various companies in multiple technology, life sciences, automobiles, electronics. Services have positioned Telangana as the best state in India for agriculture.
The various industry fraternity, other dignitaries from and colleagues from various other government agencies actually a very at the footsteps of a very prestigious
state gross state domestic product have increased to more than 2.5 times in last 9 years. The state government is very prompt in implementing schemes of state government as well as centrally sponsored schemes like PM-FME, as we have seen the performance of the state in this. From the Government of India point of view, I would like to tell that this Ministry of Food Processing Industries was created to promote food processing in the country, because food processing is a sunrise sector and a huge potential. We produce agriculture and horticulture products, but level of processing and value addition is low, particularly for perishable commodities. Hence, there is ample scope to increase the level of processing value addition and also to increase the income of farmers and entrepreneurs. The country ranks first in terms of pulses milk production, second in fruits and vegetables, wheat and rice production, third in cereals and egg production. India is one of the fastest growing major economies in the world and is an attractive destination for investments globally. The Ministry of Food Processing Industries has been following the pathway to drive the seamless growth of the food processing sector at full capacity. The ministry has different schemes to promote food processing in the country. For different sectors, we have different schemes. We have PLIC scheme, Production Linked Incentive scheme for large industries. We have PM Kisan Sampada Yojana for small and medium sector, and PM formalization of micro enterprises scheme for the micro sector. Two schemes are central sector scheme, while PM FME scheme is centrally sponsored scheme that is implemented through state government. The Ministry of Food Processing first organized the World Food India, the mega event in 2017. After that, we wanted to hold, but because of COVID and other reasons, we could not hold it further. So the second edition is being organized this year in 2023. It is being planned as one of the biggest ever congregation of senior government dignitaries, global investors and business leaders of major global and domestic food companies and relevant stakeholders. I am thankful to the state of Telangana for being the partner state for this World Food India. This event will be great opportunity for various stakeholders such as food processors, equipment manufacturers, logistic players, cold chain players, technology providers, startup innovators, and food retailers. We are also having different sections, thematic section, technology pavilion, biosphere meet. The reverse biosphere meet is being organized through Ministry of Commerce, and more than 1,000 overseas buyers are going to attend this World Food India event. So it will be a great opportunity for the companies who are here to showcase their product and to have a good business in this World Food India event. 2023 is also very important because it is also International Year of Millets, and we also had the G20 in this year. As part of International Year of Millets, the ministry is organizing various events across the country. We are organizing this exhibition and also awareness programs in 30 districts in 20 states in the country. And we are also going to have inauguration of incubation center today itself. The state of Telangana has been actively supporting in implementing our scheme, particularly the PM-FME scheme, and they have achieved quite good success. There is very good capacity to implement schemes in this state. So I would expect that they continue to do well. There is an issue of regarding Stri Nidhi for empowerment, then as lending agency for the PM-FME scheme. We have already referred the matter to Department of Financial Services. Once we get concurrence from them, then we will be able to have Stri Nidhi also for PM-FME scheme. And I don't want to take much time, but I will thank all of you for sparing your time. I thank the state of Telangana for making such excellent arrangements for this program, and thank Jayesh Ranjan sir for coming here personally and participating. Thank you very much.
Which will happen in November. The first edition, which happened in 2017, was a huge event. I was personally there on all the 3 days. We were a partner state at that time also. Telangana was a relatively new state at that time. 2017 means we had just completed 3 years. We had just introduced our food processing policy. We were not very prominently known at that time in the country about our abilities, about our progressive approaches, etc. But that gave us a very good platform to get known internationally. In fact, we signed 11 MOUs on that occasion with some of the who's who of the food processing industry, worth about 3,500 crores. And I'm happy to share with you that 9 of those 11 MOUs have actually been successfully completed. We have successfully accomplished that. And the other 2 also, which we could not, we are still confident that one will come our way. The promoter who has signed with us is facing some challenges in his financial closure, but if that is kind of taken care of, that project of course is going to come our way. That last one, the 11th one, they have decided to, it's a big large conglomerate in the company, in the country, but they have decided to step away from the food processing sector. So it is nothing to do with Telangana or any other state. Regardless of where they would have signed that MOU would not have taken off at all. So, but the point which I'm trying to make is that it is a very good platform to really participate again. And this time, when MOFP gave us this offer that the opportunity to be a partner state is available, we have immediately taken that offer. And as you saw in the presentation, there are 5 partner states, and we are also one of them. Being a partner state gives us some advantages there. One is that we will be given some space, booth space, approximately 3,000 square feet of space will be given. So I would urge all the local companies and industries also, please make use of the stage of the booth, the space that we are getting in Telangana. So if you want to also showcase your product, or if you have done something interesting, then you don't have to pay separately and take separate booth space. You can be a part of our Telangana pavilion itself. But as you understand, the event is happening on 3rd, 4th and 5th November. So we have to decide much in advance. So my request would be that by about 10th October, by about 10th October, those who are willing to participate in our in the World Food India in the Telangana Pavilion, please make your interest known to us, because as I said, the total space available is about approximately 3,000 square feet. Some will be utilized by us also. For example, you saw so many amazing things that we are doing in Telangana. So the government itself, our food processing society itself will take, I would imagine, half of that space to showcase what we do. And for the remaining half, my guess is that there will be more number of more demand for that space. So we will have to do some kind of filtering. So unless you let us know by 10th October who is interested, we will find it very difficult. By that time, we would have completed the allotment. The other, of course, is that as you saw from the presentation, lots of global players come there, lots of domain experts come there, and you also get a chance to understand what other states are doing, what other countries are doing, what kind of products are doing well in the market. You see some amazing examples of packaging, of preservation, lots of new machinery is displayed. So it's a very wholesome kind of an experience. It's a very learning and educative kind of experience. So do participate in this event. And some of you who have already created a good product, you may also get some possibility to interact with some buyers who can take your products globally also. So export possibility, export avenues are also available there. So make use of this opportunity. Please be in touch with our food processing society. Akhil is there, Shushma is there, Dharnikant is there. Your office is in Haka Bhavan, isn't it? Haka Bhavan in near this public garden. So please go there or use the email to reach out to them. Or today also, if you have some immediate issue to bring to their notice, please take this opportunity also. The other important thing which you would have understood today is the tremendous progress that Telangana as a state has made in the food processing sector. Our minister, wherever he participates in a food event or an investment event, he speaks about the 5 revolutions which are going on in the state, and you would have seen what these revolutions are. The video which we showed, the presentation which Akhil made, has highlighted how deep all these revolutions have gone. So these are not just anticipated revolutions or this may happen or that may happen. They are actually happening at a very massive scale. So do look at this opportunity. The other very unique thing about Telangana is that to support the huge food and agriculture production that the state has achieved, the processing industry's infrastructure requirements have also been adequately taken care of. As he explained, there are 14 special food processing zones, about 10,000 acres of land which is available. Infrastructure, the trunk infrastructure, internal infrastructure in all these food processing zones are either nearing completion or they are at a reasonable state of progress. You can, and we have also decided that the land which we will be offering in these food processing zones, we will heavily discount it. So the same land, if you had to buy in a outside area in the private market, may cost 100 rupees. We are typically offering it at some 50 rupees or 40 rupees or 45 rupees. So huge discount we are giving on land. We are also earmarking some plots in each of these food processing zones for warehousing, for cold chain, for equipment supplier, so that all your requirements are met in one particular, in a one-stop shop kind of a way. So make use of this advantage. Another advantage of Telangana, which in my opinion is very unique, because I also interact with lots of very senior food processing industry representatives. No one tells this about other states, which I hear about Telangana, which is the complete support which we give in procuring your raw material, that is the supply chain, from hundreds and hundreds of farmers. See, when you have to do some food processing, you have to collect your raw material from so many suppliers. In other states, typically, people have to run around, they have to talk to hundreds of people, or there are lots of infrastructure barriers, lots of hurdles, lots of institutional challenges in agglomerating what commodities are required by you. But in Telangana, as a government, we take that responsibility, and we have representatives from SERP here, MEPMA mission director was here till a while ago. These are the agencies which take that responsibility of collectivizing. And I can give you some examples. In fact, there is a company, a food processing company, which has set up a chili processing unit in Mahbubabad district, isn't it? In Mahbubabad district. So today a situation has come that they don't have to step outside their factory to procure their raw material. Every kilo of chili which is used in that factory is procured on their behalf by the government and delivered at their doorstep. Everything is taken care of, the quality, the parameters, the freshness, the purity. We take care of everything, and in the bulk quantity which they require, it is delivered at their doorstep. We are doing the same for maize also. There are a few companies which are manufacturing maize-based products. The entire maize procurement is done by us and delivered to their doorstep. We have thought of doing, we have actually done it for food products, these fruits also, like mangoes, custard apple, some of these people who make juices, who make ice creams out of these fruits. That agglomeration also, that aggregation also is being done by the government. So this again is, as I said, is something very unique about Telangana. And here also the people who are in food processing, if you have any specific requirements of collecting raw material from diverse farmers or market yards, etc., we can support you in getting all that done. The food processing policy, which is the foundation behind all these things, has also received very encouraging results so far. People appreciate our policy. Policy is very easy to implement. Policy is very clear. There are some benefits which the industry requires. Our policy also gives that kind of support. In fact, in the last 7 years or so, since our policy has come into being, some of the biggest names in the food processing sector have chosen to invest in this state. ITC Foods have invested. 2 days ago, some of you may have seen it in the media, Honorable Minister did the groundbreaking of a French company which is going to manufacture fruit syrups in our state called Monet. Similarly, there is another French company called Man, which is also setting up their unit here. There are global MNCs like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. They are here. Amul has set up its unit here. In fact, on one of the slides you would have seen, the whole slide is full of logos and branding of all the diverse companies who have chosen to come to Telangana. So all of you who are already in the state, please continue to grow and expand and benefit from all the schemes of Government of India and state government that are available. Take full advantage of these kind of knowledge platforms like the World Food India, where actually you will benefit from getting some business also. And please also spread the good word, because all of you would be part of many industry associations. So tell people about what is the benefit you are getting of being in Telangana. Let others also come. And the agriculture revolution, the horticulture revolution, the milk revolution, the oil palm revolution, the meat and poultry revolution, the 5 revolutions which are happening, and the milk revolution which are happening in our state. Let everyone benefit from this very unique kind of situation that Telangana offers. I'm also very grateful to the Ministry of Food Processing Industry, MOFPI, for being very supportive of our initiatives. In the current scheme, the PMFME scheme also, whatever suggestions we had made at the beginning of the scheme, when the guidelines were being developed, most of the suggestions which we had given, they were incorporated in the guidelines. Wherever else we face some challenge, we reach out to the Additional Secretary Madam herself and get instant solution. The request which Srinidhi has put to include them also as a bank to implement this project, they are also going to respond positively about it, as was committed by the Additional Secretary. So we are always, we remain grateful for all your continued encouragement and support to Telangana. And through our partnership, we are confident that the second edition of World Food India will be a big success. Thank you once again.